Do you struggle to have control over your service order process? Do you know the lead times of your customer service orders? How many service orders are open? These questions are examples where customers struggle with in optimizing the service order process. McCoy and Partners created the Service Order Dashboard in SAP Analytics Cloud to provide in-depth insight in your service order process. Hi, my name is Dieter Koppelmans and I'm an SAP Customer Service Consultant at McCoy and Partners. Having meaningful insight and improve the efficiency of your customer service process is important. We met the service process in a process flow and defined 6 stakeholders that have challenges in the process. They all have their own view on the service order process. First stakeholder is the service engineer. This engineer is focused to deliver high quality service at the customer. Also, administration of materials and hours is part of his job. Sometimes it lacks information and the result is that the service order remains open for a long time. Another stakeholder is the service manager. The manager wants to reduce the lead time of the process in order to be able to support the growing service activities. Smart and efficient use of resources is required. For example, tools and spare parts will be allocated to a service order. And if this order remains open for a long time, the result is that these resources cannot be used for other service orders. The next stakeholder is the financial controller. This person is focused on costs and invoicing of billable orders. How many billable service orders do you have in the service order process? He also wants to have an overview of the cost within the organization. For example, in case of a contract, the cost needs to be allocated to the right place. The following stakeholder is the account manager. This person has direct contact with the customer. The account manager has to explain to the customer why service invoices are sent late. Also, when there are negotiations on the contract, this manager wants to have up-to-date information on the costs. The next stakeholder is the service back office. This department gets all kinds of questions on service orders. The service back office wants to have service orders in the correct status for month-end closure. And finally, we have the IT manager. The person wants to reduce the amount of service orders to avoid a complex migration to S/4HANA. These are some examples of challenges where companies struggle with. McCoy and Partners created the Service Order Dashboard to get an overview and tackle these challenges. The dashboard consists of 3 levels. In level 1, we start simple and provide a generic data model according to our experience and best practices. After loading the data, you will get quick and direct insight in your customer service order process. In level 2, we zoom into problem areas. You can select predefined KPIs from McCoy's pick list. For example, analysis of used spare parts per order or insight per work center and plant. In level 3, we continuously monitor and improve based on KPIs. We define targets to make the service order process more efficient. Let's have a look at the level 1 dashboard. On the left, you will see the amount of open service orders for your organization. In this case, there are 2,574 open service orders. This can be your starting point. From those 2,574 orders, there are 956 orders longer open than 3 months. For some companies, this can be normal, but for others, this is quite long. These parameters can be easily adjusted as per request. The last KPI is the throughput time in days per service order. This provides insight how long on average service orders remain open. Then moving to the graphs. The service orders per key status provide insight where in the service process most orders are. In this example, most orders are in released and technical completed status. The amount of closed orders are also added to have an overview on the total amount of orders. On the right, we see the open service orders per period. This provides an overview on how many orders are open for how long. For example, we see that 373 service orders are longer open than a week. On the left below, we see the open service orders per status over time. You see a peak in May and want to know what caused this peak. On the right below, you see the labor cost registered on service orders. This provides an overview of hours registered on service orders. This concludes the level 1 overview. In today's market, we see that companies want to be as sustainable and efficient as possible. The Service Order Dashboard can help here to improve the customer service process. For example, we can provide insight on service parts that are escalated. More escalated service orders provide a pressure and extra costs on the supply chain. Monitoring on less escalation and more first-time right reduces the cost and lowers the carbon footprint of your company. To conclude, the Service Order Dashboard helps to improve your customer service process. It can be implemented quickly and is flexible for today and the future. Do you like to know more about the Service Order Dashboard? please call us or send an email or put a comment in the chat below. Thanks for watching.